Hey everybody, Brick Building Biker, Kevin here. So today I might do another like 2-day video thing here because there's not a ton going on today, but there's a lot. But it's not really any of my collecting stuff. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to handle everything and how I want to deal with everything. Because I do a lot of the Black Series stuff and the Lego stuff, and I just trying to figure out if I want to devote another channel just to Black Series or if I should keep it all together as one. You guys let me know what you think, and I value your opinion. But today I did a thing. I was unsupervised again. Happens. I'm definitely probably going to be limited to the amount of times that I can go out by myself. But it happens. So starting my day off, I went to Princess Auto, and I was looking for, I use the Princess Auto, they're LED light strips. I use them inside my pack systems for the displays, and they usually have them on sale, but that ship's apparently sailed, so they don't have them on sale. So I bought a couple of light things so I can carry on with some displays and what have you. Then I went to see my buddy Jack at West Ed and had a good discussion with him for a little bit. Talked about the Black Series and stuff like that. So it's kind of sounding like Jack's gonna get on board with me here with the Black Series stuff and get more of it in, and then we'll have a place that we can shop the Black Series end of things with, which will be very exciting because I like going around and finding deals and buying off other people and talking to them and stuff like that. But it's also kind of cool to go in and just be able to pick up either the full set of that series or kind of what you can get your hands on. So it'd be neat to have another spot to pick those up. Oh, sorry, at Princess Auto, I'm a sucker for deals, but I don't know why I felt I needed this, but I ended up buying a rotating display stand. Ooh, so it's probably the cheesiest thing in the world, but I'm gonna give it a try. You know what? I was thinking I was standing in line at the Lego store, and the Porsche was rotating, so it was zipping around, and I thought, wow, that looks kind of cool. Well, I should do that. So we'll fire this thing up and kind of see how that works, I guess. But one of the other things I've been doing, I have a lot of my gear is a little bit older and stuff like that, and I have my iMac and my computers upstairs, and I have a Mac Pro, but it's a few years old, MacBook Pro. So I decided that it's probably time to invest a little bit. If I'm going to carry on with doing this thing, doing this channel, maybe invest in, to upgrade some of my hardware a little bit, because I went out and I bought the camera that I'm shooting on right now, my M50 Mark II. It's a great camera. I love it. The stuff that I have, it works kinda. I have to do a whole bunch of stuff to make these videos work, and it takes a long time to do that processing and stuff. So I went to the Apple Store today at West Edmonton Mall, and to kind of check out, what my options are going to be, or what I wanted to go. Like, I had an idea what I wanted. So I went in 45 minutes. I stood in line. The guys were great there and stuff like that, but they could have done it a little bit better. So I waited 45 minutes in line. I get inside. I'm all excited. So I talked to the guy for a little bit. He asked what I'm doing, and then he's like, "Oh, I've seen you." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, neat." And he goes, "Yeah. So he goes, "This will be perfect for what you need," and kind of gives me all the options and what I need and that sort of stuff. I said, okay, well, and he goes, "You got 3 colors." I'm like, "Okay, what are my colors?" And he goes, "Space gray, silver, and gold," which is like a rose gold. I said, "All right, I'll take the space gray. I kind of like that space gray, and all the other stuff I have is silver already. Let's mix it up." "Sure," he says. Hits his little thing. Bang. No stock. Ah, shoot. "All right, silver it is, because I really don't like that rose gold." Doot. No, he doesn't have that in stock either. They didn't have any of the units that I needed in stock at West Ed. So then he says to me, "Well, the Southgate store, they have stock." And I'm like, "Okay, they have stock of the silver one." I said, "Can you put it on hold?" "Nope, you have to go there and do it." So I'm walking through the mall and I'm talking to them on the phone. I said, "Well, can you can you hold that for me? Like, put it on hold? And they're like, yeah, we can't do that. I'm like, oh, Lord. So I zip all the way over to the south side, I stand in line for another half an hour, and I walk out with this. So, brand new MacBook Air. So this is going to help us in the fight against rendering videos and all that sort of stuff. So I'm excited to unbox this guy and get it all set up, and maybe, you know, well, it's going to produce this video that we're shooting right now, so that's kind of cool. And then, yeah, I might see what happens tomorrow if we go out and about. I got to take my puppers into the vet. He's not doing so great, but we'll see if we go out and about tomorrow and maybe, I don't know, find some Lego deals or some black stuff or Black Series stuff, and we'll see what that looks like. And yeah, I'm excited to get this guy set up. And of course, you got to buy now it's USB-C. They changed everything, so I got to buy the adapter piece. That's only $85, so that was cheap. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get my Porsche rotating possibly, and I wonder if it'll do one of the big Technic cars. Now that'd be cool, you know, get the Lambo, the Porsche rotating. Maybe we'll try that, and if that works, I mean, those things were a whopping $7, so if it works, we're gonna need a bigger shelf, because we'll time it so all the cars are turning in different times. It'll look like a propeller. So yeah, I'm gonna open up this guy and start getting it all set up, and we'll see what other adventures we can come up with this weekend. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, well, it's Sunday morning, and well, you know what? Sorry, it's Sunday afternoon. I've been out and about there for a little bit this morning. I left all my stuff at home. I didn't think I was going to be picking stuff up today, but of course, plans always change. So I went to Home Depot because I wanted to pick up some lights for the room here, because part of my plan for this week was to start changing around just this small room downstairs that I kind of do all my building and working in and stuff like that. So I wanted to go get some lights. I've got pot lights in the ceiling, but I wanted to go pick up some other lights, so I went and grabbed those guys. So I just grabbed 2 of these. I want to try them out. Well, they say they're 120 watts, so I went and grabbed those, and then a couple guys that I messaged last night about Black Series stuff got a hold of me while I was at Home Depot, so I toured the city here to pick up some stuff. I ended up getting 3 more items, actually. One guy had 2 and the other guy had 1. So pretty cool. I got a Jawa. Let's see if I can see him here. He's pretty neat. And then I got Captain Phasma, which I've wanted this one for a while. So very cool. And it's a trap. Admiral Akbar. So I grabbed those 3 guys today and did it on the down low, because of course I left everything at home because I was just going to Home Depot to grab some lights. I should plan better. But yeah, then I get home and this room is a mess. So I've got stuff everywhere. I've got to get it cleaned up, and I've got to get after what I'm doing. So I'm going to flip the camera around here, and I'll kind of give you guys a little look-see as to what my plans are, and then I think that it needs to get put into action, because it's time to do some different stuff in here and utilize the space better. So I've just been putting it off because it's a lot of work, and well, I've been having fun building and stuff like that. But this week will probably be my evenings will be spent straightening all this up and trying to get it to the point where I'm happy with it. But yeah, we'll flip the camera around, and then let's take a look at what we're about to do here. All right, so here's our current mess. I've got a whole bunch of stuff just piled down here. That drives me nuts. Like, I'm very much an organized person, and when stuff's scattered like this and not put away, I don't like it. I got my garbage bag over there that I'm filling up. I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here that I haven't done anything with yet. Still haven't put that Boeing box away, so I got to get that all cleaned up. The Black Series they're starting to they're starting to take over. So I'm going to do a video probably this week also. There's the 3 I just picked up. next week of kind of what I've got and showing that off and whatever, and showing you guys kind of what I have and what I paid, and so you guys can do comparables on that stuff too. That's the poster that Aiden got me, so that stays put. Parts again, so I'm going to try to move that stuff around and make this work better. But this is the desk that I currently work at and do my editing on the computer. I got one more laptop upstairs that I was using. That's the one I just picked up, so that's what I'm using now. And then my iMac, and I'll probably bring my other Mac down here to put in the other room out there, but that's in time. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking all of this stuff here. There's when I was building something. So I'm going to let my wife do some sorting. She likes sorting. So those are all just plates, but I've got like 3 more bins of plates there. So I kind of want to get that all figured out. So I'm going to take all this stuff. And the plan is to move this whole section that you see, all of this stuff, over there against that wall. That stuff is going to come out, like all the bins are going to come out of here, and then I can probably do 2 more pack systems, 1, 2, bang bang, and then I'll have my mini city set up right here, kind of like after it's built, or when I don't have, like when I'm not working on a little scene or whatever, I can have it just on this table, or I can build a little city on that table or whatever. And then my build desk will go along this wall here, parts in this area, and then I'll probably work some shelves in here for little parts and pieces and what have you. And then yeah, figure out this wall, probably have a lot of the Black Series up here, shuffle some stuff around. I got to get that guy out of there because it's paining me right now. I have that all lit up, my Stark Tower I built, but I don't have it powered up right now because it's kind of in a bad spot to reach and get, so I want to get that in a better position. And then yeah, I've got well, there's the Brick Building Biker Bike Shop, and the Parisian restaurant's living on top of it, so it'd be nice to get that stuff all sorted out and get it into a better place. And then yeah, I gotta, like I said, put a lot of stuff away. I've got that stuff, and it's been a busy go here the last little while. I've got to go through all the Technic stuff I promised a couple people. I've got it laying everywhere. Got these bags I still haven't put away. Yeah, so I got the helmet sitting over there. So yeah, we got to get some cleanup done down here and get it all figured out. And yeah, and then we'll be in better shape, that's for sure. All right, so I had this big plan of how I was gonna make everything fit and what I was gonna do down here, and yeah, I threw that out the window. I just spent the last few hours just doing cleanup stuff and getting that all done. So I think I'm going to leave it the way that I've got it set up now, which I'll show you in a minute here. Yeah, it's going to be best. When I started thinking about moving the tables over to the one side of the room and doing that sort of stuff, yeah, it wasn't going to work fantastic. So this should be a little bit better. I got rid of all my box stuff, like just the boxes I was keeping beside my desk. I just basically moved my desk over, and I cleaned up the section beside the desk, and cleaned out in the other room, which we'll take a quick look at. Just put a couple shelves up temporarily to slap them in there. I had taken off to I had to take my pupers to the vet there, and when we were done there, the wife and I just went over to Costco because they actually said they had Billy shelves in stock, which they didn't. But I got a couple more shelves at least, so I put some minifigures away and kind of cleaned up the Technic stuff because it was scattered everywhere. So we'll spin the camera around here and we'll kind of take a look at how it's going to be for the next little while. And I'm going to change the little, like the mini city behind me to accommodate the sets better and what have you. But let's take a look at it. All right, so here's what we got. So we had that big mess of stuff kind of that was just down the side here, so I just cleaned all that up and moved those, moved all the tubs back to beside the bench. The Black Series stuff, I started, well, yeah. So here's what I did. I basically moved the bench or my desk right to the wall over here. got rid of, I had all my boxes were right there. So I put them in my storage room. Straightened up all of the Black Series stuff. You can see there's a few. I've got a few of them on the go. There's future home of Jar Jar Binks. Cleaned up all this area right here. Threw out the garbage and moved those bins to there. I still got to do a lot of sorting, I think, and get that all figured out, because it's very helpful when you just find a piece quick and you don't have to search it all out. So then I got this stuff here, and I'm going to change all this around, just the layout, the street layout sort of thing, and get the buildings just so I can view them a lot better and in a bit better of a format. I want to move that Avengers Tower in the worst way, so I want to get it where it's visible and you can look at it from all angles, because I got a lot of little details in that thing which are kind of cool, and of course the lights on it and all that good stuff. Then out here I did some cleanup. I got everything off of the coffee table, which is excellent. I just put the bags over there. I still got to go through all these bags and put everything into the log. Got some of the Technic stuff here, so it's good to go. It's all built up. That was out of the big bin. My wife still has to do that. I'll ask her nicely to do that. The rest of the Technic stuff I've got just kind of sitting over here. So that's out of the big haul that we had. The one we picked up that was all boxed in bins. So there's one that's just getting finished up, and then yeah, all done those, and yeah, we'll figure out what to do with them next. And then yeah, the shelves, all I did was put a couple shelves there just to house the minifigures and moved stuff around. Of course, I like to have Benny's spaceship up because I love looking at that thing. So, and then I just moved this guy beside him for now. And yeah, a lot more to come. We got to organize all this stuff and get it to where I'm happy with it, and then still build on that, because there's a lot to build in there. Got to get a lot more bricks. Yeah. So, like I said before, not much Lego building going on in this video, but we did get a lot of stuff done, and that's good. I can start moving forward from here. I can start getting some Lego sets built up and try to get the little city area done, and then the stuff behind me, like these areas, all done. So hopefully and of course I gotta get down there and do that guy. So like I said, lots of projects. We'll get after them in time. But yeah, you guys, like I said before, I'm almost at, I think, 2,000 subscribers, and it blows me away. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And like I said before, as long as you guys are watching, I'll keep making videos. So remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. You guys stay safe.